Alright, so I know a lot of you guys are probably gonna be like, oh, Aiden, you contradicting little bastard. You literally just made a video on the topic not even 24 hours ago, and you're already reversing your opinion. No, I'm not necessarily reversing my opinion. I still think that Lukey is a shit person, but at the same time, some new information has been brought to my sights about it. Some TikTok speculation, if you will, that apparently she never wanted any of this, from what I've heard at least, and from what I've seen. Let's get right into this. Let's unpack the meat first. There are no small potatoes with this. People think that she's getting groomed, and after the evidence has been brought to my eyes, I gotta say, I can't really blame them for thinking that. Yeah. So, pretty much, immediately, like, right after I uploaded that video, I did some digging, and I went on TikTok. Wow, supercharged creeper. Anyways, I went on TikTok, and I saw that apparently, it's not just the one dude making all the videos about her. It's like multiple people that are making things about her. Multiple people making videos and pictures about her. And so they think that it's starting to go from a thing of just her being a freak to her, like, genuinely getting groomed. And now, Lukey's a shit person, but no one deserves that kind of fate. No one deserves that. So, I had to do some digging. Well, I didn't really do a lot of digging, but from what I have heard and from what I have seen on the internet, the evidence is pretty damning, if you ask me. The evidence of this being a grooming case is extremely damning. And even though she did make a video with the game 7 Minutes in Heaven with the dude, or with her boyfriend or brother, again, I really don't know specifics like that. Apparently the internet just is going on a spite mission and is just making her appear more freaky and more damning than she already is, which honestly I don't know how that's even possible. With the things that she got accused of, I really don't know how you can get any worse. But apparently the internet did what the internet was good at. Now, while I can't necessarily stop anybody from doing it, what I can say is that it is genuinely wrong. No matter how fucked up someone is, no matter how fucked up the art that is, no matter how messed up they might be considered on the internet, no one deserves to be groomed. No one deserves to be publicly humiliated. Public humiliation's not terrible for certain people, but Lukey necessarily didn't do... She's not like Jeff Epp level, right? If anything, someone's Jeff Epping her. Well, the entire internet's Jeff Epping her. And so, I don't know. Now I feel kind of bad, because I was talking about how she gave the dude permission, and now from what I'm hearing on TikTok, I don't even know if that is the case. I don't even know if he got permission to make that video. I don't even know if she likes the video or not. Even though she did post about it on her TikTok with, like, the little edit things that she does, I still don't know if that was because she felt inclined to do it, because she was, like, so publicly embarrassed, or just like, oh, well, maybe if I just buy into it, it'll go away. So, man, you know, it'd be a lot better if, like, I could link my business email down in the comments if anybody wants to try to reach out to me and give me specifics on the situation, because just from what I've seen on TikTok, originally I thought that it was just because she was some freaky edgelord that just wants to make a name for herself in the genuine worst way possible, but now it's seeming like it's just seeming like everything that she's done is just, I really don't even know, because, like, she's no saint. I'm not claiming she's a saint, but what I'm saying is that it almost seems like that God, where are the words going in my brain? Like, I was thinking about this for a while, and I had, like, a full, like, mental script prepped out for this. I just, for the life of me, can't remember it. But what I believe is happening here is that, do I believe she's getting groomed? To an extent. To an extent, I do believe that, yes. Am I saying that I condone it? Absolutely not. Grooming is never okay in any circumstance, even if the person is known to be a fucking freak. Even if the person is known to not be the greatest person, I don't think that grooming, especially to a 17-year-old girl, is any form of acceptable. There's really no justification that I can find to it. There's no justification that anybody can find to it. Even if she did originally give consent to one guy to make one thing, that doesn't necessarily mean she gave consent to the entire internet to follow suit and make it 30-fold worse. Now, am I saying that she had this coming? Not really. I'm not saying she had this coming. I'm just saying that she gave permission for a guy to make something on the internet, and it got out on the internet, and the internet did what the internet's best at, being a bunch of twats. No one on the internet's a saint, but that's really no excuse to do what the internet did with the whole, like, editing her pictures into, like, other things. Like, there was this one game that, like, it kind of got shuffled under the rug, but I remember when the game was popular to an extent, a game called The Coffin of Andy and Lele. Apparently, it was a game, I mean, I've seen, like, playthroughs of it. The game, I wouldn't recommend it, but it had an interesting's even a stretch, storyline to it, but that there's a brother and a sister, pretty much. The brother's name is Andrew, and the sister's name is Ashley. Andy and Layla. So, pretty much, there's, like, this virus, I think, that takes over the town, and the brother and the sister kind of get, like, left in the dust while their parents evacuate the town and, like, leave them to rot and die inside of an apartment, and they have to, like, survive. And from what I've seen, the game has, the Coffin of Andy and Lele has topics about, like, underage drinking, underage smoking, murder, cannibalism, Satanism, like, incest. Like, it's just a whole mosh pit of a game. And they edited Lukey's photo on top of Ashley with the game. And there's also been another thing that I've been seeing with, I don't know, I just kind of feel like that this is starting to become another Junko thing. Which, in case if you guys don't know who Junko is, I'm not explaining that in this video, just know that I'm hoping that it's not that type of situation. Rest in peace, Junko. But, Junko, I don't know. Junko, I sometimes call her Junko, I don't know. I don't really know how to pronounce her name, but, yeah, no. Do I feel bad for Lukey? Absolutely. Not in the sympathy of her saying the N-word, but in the sympathy that the internet is making an ass out of her. The internet is absolutely clowning her and just doing what the internet does best. And I'm not saying that in any form of justification. In fact, this is one of the times where I would say that going this far on the internet is absolutely wrong. This was the wrong thing to do. Did I join in on it? No. I rarely draw on and post it on the internet. I mean, I do sometimes, but, like, I rarely draw posted on the internet, let alone to sites like that. Never do that. I want to be known for good thing. I have good art talent, and I'm not trying to waste it on fart porn, but, yeah, and, it's really about all the information that I've found that's come to light, and it's making me feel a bit bad about my original opinion on her. Am I saying that my opinion completely changed about her? No, I still think she's a piece of shit person, but no one deserves to be groomed. No one deserves that type of hell, because from what I've seen on the internet, this genuinely type of shit that people take their own lives for. And am I saying that I want Lukey dead? Absolutely not. She's only 17 years old. Just because she's fucked up in her teen years doesn't mean she doesn't have the potential to do anything good. Doesn't mean she doesn't have the potential to do anything good in her adult years. You know? Everyone's a bit edgy in their teen years. I'll admit, I'm a bit of an edgelord myself, but I know how to keep it within certain boundaries. And I know to keep that stuff closeted at my house or in my head and not, like, do what she did. She took a different approach to it. But that doesn't mean that she deserves this type of personal hell for it. And if there's one message I could give to anybody, if you or anybody that you know has joined in on doing this to Lukey, I highly advise you to stop, because it's a real person behind the screen. And just because they did something bad doesn't mean that you should... Two wrongs don't make a right. It's stupidly cliche, but it's true in this situation. Just because someone did something bad doesn't mean you have to clap back with something absolutely nuclearly worse. Right? And so, yeah, that's pretty much all the information that I have on the new situation that I've heard about her. If anything else happens, I'll let you guys know. And if anything, I'll also go ahead and put my business email, or like my, not personal email, but like, you know, an email that I use to like receive emails in the description. And shit, Lukey, if you're watching this, please reach out to me to let me know the full length of what's going on, so I can be better informed, because I'm just going off of what I've seen on TikTok. Again, you know, TikTok can easily butcher stories. So if anybody could let me know exactly what's going on, that would be most preferred. But yeah, that's really about it. I'm just gonna finish up the base of this house real quick. Yeah, no. If anybody could let me know exactly what's going on, I'd appreciate that a lot. But as of right now, for the Lukey situation, that's about it. See ya.